Viewers of the tube, thanks for tuning into the channel. Adjust our music volume here. Sorry, it says my disk space is full, so I gotta trash some stuff. The music is way too loud. Maybe at a 23 type level seems decent. There we go. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Good evening. Quick little stream tonight. Get some stuff done in preparation for the bigger picture, if you will. I also want to open up another tab. YouTube. See what else is going on, especially if others from around the world are on in about 2 hours. I don't want to be stepping on too many toes. Let's see here. What's the date? Perfect. So yeah, an hour and a half, 2 hours, just in time. Our buddy Rich from Brixine is going to be going on, and I don't want to be overlapping him with my erratic stream schedule. I apologize to you guys for that. The last couple weeks have been erratic just because, well, Mayo knows, tax season, work, which is good. I'm glad work is busy. Hopefully it stays busy for a while and get her done. So the first line of business, we got to pop off all these tiles. We want all these tiles back so we can take the plate so we can make it a 48 by 48. Mayo's in the house. Did somebody say Mayo? I mean Mayo Hostel. That's funny, man. So yeah, get going on the castle expansion, episode 10. We've made great progress in the 10 episodes. And I wanted to get a certain criteria, if you will, of things done. So on episode 10, we can expand it. That was my goal. That was my motivation. A little bit of a wrench in that plan with the new Lions Castle coming out. We've got the new Lions Castle coming out. I'm excited for that because that just means it's going to be more motivation for me to build more great little scenes and mocks. I was watching Beyond the Brick, as I usually do at some point during my weekends with a coffee, sitting down watching Beyond the Brick. And I've actually seen this one video of theirs before with this massive castle that they got showcasing at one of their fairs. I'm not exactly sure which fair it was. I'd have to go back and look and who the exact builder is. But man, that's the castle that I'm talking about. Wish Lego wasn't so far behind with all my orders. It'd be nice to get my Black Falcons up in here. What's going on? Did I forget the iPad? Some more exciting news coming down the pipe. I should go actually get my list of computer parts. I'm gonna get a new computer going on so I can actually have both of my cameras going on at the same time. Right now I just do my desk cam. Sometimes I have my little voice cam going on at the same time, or my face cam going on at the same time, but it gets laggy and then it looks like a bad anime movie where my words don't line up with my lips. I'm not about that. So, that castle mock, 3 more videos to come out. Not even episodes, they're just videos. I'm going to be reviewing the sub mocks within the mock. I'll be getting on those tomorrow. I might film one, put it in a file folder, get on to the next, and that way maybe I can get a couple videos ahead of myself. It would be handy dandy. Handy dandy, dandy handy. Yeah, tax season. That's where you find out how much money you got to give up to the government. It's a pain in the ass. You know, and I don't mind. Here we going. We're going off into the deep end quick, aren't we? I don't mind paying taxes. I really don't. It takes a collective effort to run the schools, hospitals, keep the parks open, roads free, you know, police, yada, yada, yada. Whole other topic there. But anyways, I don't mind paying taxes. There's just zero accountability and zero transparency. That's the problem I got a problem with. Can I not do the same with my life? Let's just all live in secret. Why should I have to tell anyone what I'm doing with anything then? That will include the government. I can't play even the government's own game against them because then you're just going to jail. But no, that's my thing, is just transparency and accountability. And I say both of those because I just know it's getting squandered away. So let's say I don't pay my taxes for 4 years. They're going to be coming looking for me. I'm going to get into trouble. Well, why should I have to pay my taxes and my bill if the government's not going to pay their taxes and their bill? You know, like they can't. That's why we got deficits, right? Because the government's not paying their bill each year. But I got to pay my bill each year. And you think like my 35 grand, whatever I pay to the government each year, 35, 40 grand to the government, you think that really matters to them? They just waste it. It's just squandered away. They just give it to someone. So those are my beefs with the Canadian tax system in general. Which would lead me into our unfair elections. I thought we were running a democracy. We get Trudeau up there going off about democracy this and democracy that. Well, what's with your unfair elections then? As in, he didn't get the majority of the collective vote, but yet he's still the prime minister. Because the area with the biggest concentration of population has more seats in the House. So all he has to do is keep winning that one area of Canada, and then all of Canada is governed. Like, that's my rant and rave for the night. Good thing I started this late at night, eh? Put your kids to sleep. I should get my banner going on at the bottom. Oh man. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on tax season and our prime minister and blah blah blah. And to each their own. And it's not just our prime minister. I mean, there's some that are always going to be better than others, I guess, but I think they're all the same. I really do think they're all the same. I don't want to say it or else I get canceled. JFK Jr. might have said it best. That's coming after my mind's half obscured from watching, I'm not even finished yet. It's like a 2-hour and 15-minute documentary about the World's Fairs. You know, the World Fairs, the World Expos. Back in the 1850s, 60s, 70s, early 1900s, if you will. 512, I believe. Is it a 48 or 48 that takes that, or is that a 32? Where's the calculator here? Oh no, it's 1,000 and some for a 48. Yeah, 32 by 32 plate is 512 of these 1x2 tiles. So I ordered 200 here. So I got 200 that showed up in the mail during the last haul video. I got some stuff that's going to show up Monday, Tuesday, and another 1,000 of those tiles, because 148 by 48 plate, I'm going to have at least a couple of them. It takes what, 1,024 of these 1x2 tiles. At 9 cents, what are these? 9 cents a piece? What do I get them for? 7 cents a piece? I got to be into these tiles. I got to be like 2,500 tiles into this deep by now, times 7 cents. Well, that's not bad. 2,500 tiles, 7 cents each. It's like $175. And yes, that would be a very cool Lego set. That would be one very cool Lego set. But sometimes the parts make the build, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need 16 8x10 plates. More than you need another ATST walker, you know what I'm saying? This guy says you know what I'm saying one more time. You bagging with them on? Look at this. Just do work. That's what you gotta do. Just do work. Back and forth. Back and forth. It's like running a loom. Back in the what? Late 1800s. I should go look. I'm sure Mayo's gonna know. When's the start of the Industrial Revolution? Was it 1850, 1900s? Power of the iPad right here. Oh yeah, hopefully by this time next month we'll be rocking out those extra video cameras. I got a new computer rig showing up, and then it's just going to take me a little bit of time to figure it all out. It's going to be back to Windows I go. Yo, Grant, what up? Late night Legoing. Good to see you, buddy. It's a pain in the ass only because it takes too much time to do. People want to pay their taxes, or do they want to build Lego? It's a tough decision. Yeah, it took a bit. I mean, my fault for being disorganized, I guess, but it took a bit getting everything together. I don't mind that. It's only maximum. It takes me maximum 10 hours to get it all together, right? Half a day. A work shift, if you will. A long work shift. Hello, 1x2s. Dang. Oh, yeah, man. And I got some upstairs. I also seen on the pick-a-brick wall at a decent price. The 2x2 cylinder bricks in dark gray, which my architect firm in my city, which I got out of the Brick City Depot book. Right now I got the light gray ones because that's what I could order before. So now that I got the dark gray ones, I might go back and switch that out. But that's a whole other project. one of these live streams, I'm going to put the castle aside and get back into doing some city stuff and for Ninjago. We're going to have some brownstone townhouses to build. What else is it? Just thinking for the city too. I'm going to have the cafe corner. Going to go visit my parts inventory again and see how much further I can get on that cafe corner. Meow says, hey Grant, right up. Oh, what up? Grant says, yo. Nice. The start of the Industrial Revolution was after the gold rush. What's gold rush, Meow? There's the Yukon Gold Rush and there's the San Francisco Gold Rush. The Yukon Gold Rush came after the San Francisco Gold Rush. San Francisco Gold Rush was what? The good old 1849, wasn't it? I was going to look this up. And I seen Grant's name there. And I was like, yo, gotta say hi to Grant. Yeah, new computer. What's that? Ryzen 70 5800. I'm excited. I was watching history about motorcycle clubs. Good old Google, you know, the internet doesn't lie. Google says, oh, that's way before we thought, Mail. That's way before 1760 to 1840. And I'm sure it dragged on a little bit, probably into like the late 1850s. Because the first, or the San Francisco Gold Rush was, I believe it was like the 1840s. Google says, San Fran Gold Rush. California Gold Rush, 1842. Gold was discovered in California as early as 1842. The Gold Rush of 1849, 1868. We're getting dates all over. Yukon Gold Rush. It's actually current. You can still go up to the Yukon right now. It's a viable industry in Canada. I should put start, or else it's going to give me the TV show. Look at this. You learn stuff here on the Macro Bricks channel. I remember in grade 5, actually, in BC, oddly enough, public school in BC, 1896 was the start of the Klondike Gold Rush, according to Google. I just watched a wicked documentary about that, too. That's on my bucket list. I'd like to go walk some of those old school trails that those old timers did. 49ers did, the ones that were coming up from the San Francisco Gold Rush to go up to the Yukon. Gold Rush was the 1840s and 1850s, and the Coal Rush in the UK was at the same time. I didn't even know there was a thing called the Coal Rush. And the Coal Rush in the UK was at the same time as the American Civil War. Yeah, man, I've been digging on history quite a bit these last couple days, given the world and all its gloriness. You know, before they burn those books because they're too offensive or something silly. Oh, we're halfway there now. We've got half these tiles lifted off. And then the American Civil War went into the First Industrial Revolution. So did you hear, Mail? As said earlier, I was watching a decent documentary about the World Expos. That's how we got onto this topic in this era of the 1850s, of these World Expos and world trade, where millions, we're talking mass by millions of people went to these trades for new industry, for new innovation, and they were sold this new innovation so that new industries could be formed. And this documentary was about how they went and built these massive buildings, obviously so that they can house all these people. But all these buildings were knocked down. And then it ties, it's just a crazy documentary. I should actually put a link up. I should go find the link on YouTube and put it up. That's how crazy it is. Was it lost history? Hidden history. That's what it is. Hidden history. The world's fairs is what it is. Hidden history, the world's fairs. Mayo, you seem to like a lot of this stuff too, man, like history and facts. So I think you would like that documentary, Hidden History, the World's Fairs. It's pretty. Humans are a crazy species. We are absolutely crazy. The World Trade Fairs wouldn't be as popular without the formation of unions. Well, I'm sure you could find a documentary that goes into the craziness of why that all started as well. What's up, Diego? How's it going, man? After the innovation of the Model, Mayo says, after the innovation of the Model T Ford in the 1920s, North America went into the second industrial revolution, which lasted until the decline of Detroit. Detroit collapsed NAFTA in the 1900s. It's funny how they went into the Industrial Revolution in the 1920s then, and then in what, 1929, 1930s, shit started to fall apart. Great policy. Must have been the great policy that the policymakers were making. How's the weekend going, Diego? Chilling out, hopefully, buddy. I'm just making the waterway for the castle bigger, which is going to be brighter, which is going to be cooler. I'm actually going to jack up Miss Bricks. Go check out her channel. She just dropped a very cool Lego City update where she showcased a nice little waterway in her city. She had it decorated very nice. But the way she did that water just makes me also, as I got to redo this anyways, I want to play around with light and dark tiles, because I got a bag decent amount of the dark 1x2 trans clear blue tiles. We're going to see what that's all about. What up, Will? How's it going, man? Diego says, good, Mark. That shipwreck looks awesome. Hey, much appreciated. A couple more tiles to fill in. Pretty much 1x2 and 1x1 dark tan tiles. And we're good. We're good. That was a fun one. For some reason, like I like doing all mocks. Buildings, to me, gotta have a lot of symmetry, a lot of balance. I would say doing mocks like this castle and that underwater reef, doing nature, I have some of the funnest. There's not as many boundaries, I guess what I'm trying to say, doing nature. Nothing in nature is perfect, therefore it's always going to look good when I mock it. It doesn't have to be perfect, so it's always going to look, you can't say this tree limb, this tree branch doesn't look like a tree branch. Well, how? Like, we know what a tree branch roughly looks like, but it's like a damn snowflake. They look different. Well, hopefully the weekend's treating you well also. Just walking out here, popping off these tiles. All 512 of them. Well, this is going good. Got that package, and thanks so much. Hooked it up. Nice. I'm glad it got there. There's one I sent to Kevin Creamer. I haven't heard from him a bit, so I don't know if he's got it or not. And I sent those just snail mail. Diego, hopefully you got your package. If not, it's probably going to be there this week, I would imagine. Diego says, yes, that medieval castle working on looks amazing. Nice. Did you hear? I actually seen a YouTube video from these guys, pretty decent sources, that they're doing a $350 medieval Lions Night castle. I just about wet my pants in 2 different ways. I was thinking, that's up my alley. Lego City Castle. For sure, castle. I like the underwater district stuff too, because it lets your imagination run wild. So I'd have to throw in underwater base and moon base, like those new space sets that they're coming up with in the city line. Oh yeah. Speaking of which, I seen in Toys R Us 2 of those Creator 3-in-1 pirate ships on the shelf. I can't stop thinking about it. I'm gonna have to go back and grab those and just hold them for sale later. Because if they do that Viking 3-in-1, Creator, people are gonna want to also go back and collect that pirate. I think that's a viable investment piece right there, that if you can still find it. Mail says, whether it's Wild Wild West, Gold Rush, coal-powered steampunk, oil-fueled assembly lines, or internet-powered touchscreens, I'm always interested in transition of technology, inspiration for Lego Mods. Technology's come a long ways, eh? Watching those videos, those documentaries. I still wonder how they built some of those buildings back in the day. Some of that cement work, some of those details in those columns, in those pillars, and why we're building nothing cool these days. Well, I guess some skyscrapers are pretty trippy. I ordered 3 each of the space sets. Interesting. You building them all, combining them, or are you going to save some for the whole investment side? Wild Wild West is another era, I should say, that's intriguing. I just think it's interesting to see humanity and how we've acted when there's no rules, no technology, just raw dogging it, you know. Raw dogging it. Checking your mail tomorrow. Nice. Right on. Hey, yeah, might even be there. I don't have the tracking number no more. I doubt it anyways. I probably pitched that. Oh, shit. That's another thing I'm going to do. I'm going to start doing it while I actually watch Rich Brixing here from New Zealand going on in hour and a half, isn't he? Hour and a half, yeah, 12:30. So I got to rearrange this desk. I'm going to have to move this camera, but I still want it to be this portion of my desk when I'm done. I'm going to have to ditch these storage containers behind me, either move them on a different wall or move them up, do something, because I got to get 2 monitors up on here, hopefully within a month. I've been thinking about it, and not that I want to talk about it too much, but if World War III breaks out, or if something happens any further with this stuff going on and China gets involved, I'm not going to be able to buy a new computer for a long, long time if something happens and China gets involved and all this crap hits the fan. You know what I'm saying? So I've been thinking about it. I got a whole list of parts and everything. I got it all priced out. I'm thinking I got to pull the trigger because, man, if anything happens, there's going to be no new computers nowhere. So at the same time, if I'm thinking like that, maybe I should just save the money. I might need it for dog food later, you know. I'm not talking about dog food for the dog either. But same time, I could also walk across the street tomorrow and get hit by a bus. So who knows? Who knows, right? So maybe. But I've been really eyeing it up. I think it would be a whole lot of fun, just for entertainment value and just for like even help up the channel, video editing, all that stuff in general. A little bit more computing power, get some software, start making, better logos. When I say better, I'm always going to use the one I got now because that is the best logo. Thanks, Archive. The logos for my thumbnail. I find pictures of stuff, but I can't get rid of the white background on it, and I just want it to be all black. Stuff like that is what I mean by better logos. Sorry, better thumbnails. I got the tracking number, nice. But I don't know more. And you're going to combine all of them for a space. That'll be one epic space mode. I have a hard time taking my mocks apart after I build them. I don't know if I've taken anything apart after I've built it, to be honest. To revive it, or like to make it better. Revive it. I don't know how that came from. The Mario is the only thing I've taken apart. I think I'm just going to sell that and try and get I'm going to sell that and save it for the castle coming out. Buy a couple of those castles. Because if it's coming out in August, we're going to find pictures here pretty quick. Was it April? Maybe another 3 months, probably. I've been thinking about building a bunker, seriously. Well, we're on the subject of bunkers. It's in my head for a while. It's two different lifestyle choices. I keep going down the path I'm going on, keep rocking out the Lego, go to the malls, technology, get my latte on a Sunday, or simplify my life. Literally sell everything that was ever made in a foreign country that I ever owned. Sell my house, is go buy a land somewhere cool, middle of nowhere, preferably in a warm country if you can, and just live a very simple lifestyle. And depends where you are. I mean, World War II happened, we're here now, right? So I don't know. Will it ever be that bad? Depends where you are. You don't want to be in one of those countries that's having a hard time. So that deters me from the bunker, because I don't know if it's ever going to get that bad here, North America. But you never know. Goes back to the thinking I better get that computer now. Humanity, how did we get here? Time will tell. Time will tell. Simple, but with Lego. Oh, if I could build a big enough one, that'd be all right. And then you could just sit there for Yeah, if I wanted to, I could just never buy any more new Lego. With the amount of pieces I got, I could always have different artwork or different creations. You definitely have to take your mocks apart then, eh? For sure I would. But I could always make something. I could always come up with something. Start playing with motion and mechanics. I could sit in a bunker for a good 12 years with my Lego collection. Gonna try and edit my YouTube channel and website be lurking. Nice. Mr. Hoskins got a website. Sorry, was it the world events? How did I get to those world events topics? Well, it goes back to that expo, I think. The World Fairs, the World Expos. If you guys are bored and you got some free time, I'd say sit down with a cup of coffee and go look up a documentary or two on the World Expos and the buildings from 1850s to the 1910-ish era. Very, very interesting. Yeah, heart goes out to people in different parts of the world. Heart goes out, you know. War's been going on all over the world for far too long. We got places like Venezuela, just riddled with like corruption and stuff. Man, I don't know. It's kind of weird. Humanity's weird. I'm drinking my coffee here. We'll have a moment of pondering. A moment of silence for our friends. Insanity of the world. Well, we gotta go get. Actually, let's do this one up first. So the waterway is going. Well, it don't matter. I just make it however. I can just turn the square. Ha, doesn't matter. Well, next subject, eh? Next subject. I guess while we're talking, getting off the world events topics, what's it going to lead into, right? Where's everything go from here? Is there going to be another innovation? Is this anyone think this is part of something bigger? Are we going to go full on conspiracy here, or is it just like someone going full nuts? Let's pray. Let's take a minute and pray for Taiwan. What up, Jacob? It's 1:16 a.m. and I'm gonna walk over to the convenience store for. Was that a caramello? What's a caramello? In a snowstorm, I think I have problems. Nice. Hey, maybe you just like the rain, but it just happens to be a snowstorm instead of a rainstorm. I know people that like to go for a good long walk in the rain. What's up, Jacob? T-Mog 217. It's going good, man. Going good, being blessed to live in good old Canada. Things are going good, man. Jacob and I were talking, we do, because we live in Calgary, a little bit of behind the scenes. We're going to try and get to, well, he's going for sure. He's got his tickets booked, I think he said, go to Brick World Chicago. I really wanted to go, and I still might. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how work goes, life goes, but when the wife was younger, she was in a quadding accident. Long story short, she needs a hip replacement. That hip replacement might be going down now that things are opening up from the Shima virus. And if she needs a hip replacement, I can't be like 6,000 kilometers away. Jacob saying, how's everyone tonight? Diego saying, what's up, buddy? Jacob, very cool. Diego saying, funny to Will. Well, I say problem because I was laying down to go to sleep. I got a hankering for some caramel. That is quite the sweet tooth for sure, Will. That's quite the hankering. And not like you just were laying down, got up and said, hey, I'm going to go to the cupboard here and get me a good old caramel bar and start pondering how they got the caramel in the center. But to go the full-on extra step and walk out in a snowstorm. I feel so cool and bought a $12 Pab cup of olive green plant piece and turns out to be 700 of that piece fit in there. Blows my mind. Oh, right now it looked like an M, but it's right now. See, that's why I need a bigger screen. 700 fit in there. Olive green plant piece. They got. Oh, I'm going to another store tomorrow. After I go to Toys R Us and I get those two Creator 3-in-1 sets. Jacob, you up to date on your leaks there? What up, Doc? How's it going, man? Hey, Mod Squad and T-Mod. Mod Squad. I'm on StreamYard right now. I can't even see who's mod and who's not mod. I'll be opening YouTube in case I gotta add someone, I guess, eh? Oh, they had them, but they're all gone when you left. Nice. Is that 3-in-1 plant, olive plant piece? I got one on my desk. Has like the little 3 leaves and the 3 leaves and technically like a stem. Kind of like this one, but you know, the 3 leaves on top are bigger. Those Pab cups for the right piece, man, they're a hell of a score. Because I don't know what they charge for that piece online. But sometimes you can literally get, if you were to order the pieces online versus get them in a Pick-a-Bird cup, it's literally like a $200 savings. I did the math, which is a lot better than my English skills. Are a lot better than my English skills. Yup, laugh out. I swear I'm asleep. I'm just dream typing. That's all. Dream typing. Oh, that's nice, Jacob. I'm in your dreams, buddy. Lego all the time. Small chance they have a few licks left over. Oh, that's okay. You can't win them all. I got something else that caught my eye, seen on the shelves. And all I've been doing is kind of thinking about it. So I think I'm going to go back and grab them. Actually, I'm going to go check the Lego website to see if I can order them from there first. Because that would be funny. That wouldn't even matter then. What's Doc up to this? Getting ready for Good Morning Brick Road. But on that, what are you doing this weekend, buddy? I could probably answer my own question by strolling over to your channel and checking out all the new content. I think the last video I seen was the schedule the YouTuber schedule video you had done and the one or two before that. And now on the radio, they play that Imagine Dragon song you played on the People You Follow video. And I must say that full song must be one of my favorites right now. Good choice of music. Good choice. Diego saying hello to Doc. Right on. Jacob says, I'll send you a pic, Mark. Added them to your Bricklink. See, exactly. Perfect. That works out even better for a guy who has a Bricklink store. Save those koi fish tiles. We'll put them aside a little bit. I'm sure I'll go half silly and end up mixing them all in anyways, but for now I'll still put them aside. Still getting ready for good morning, Brick World. Nice. You know what? I'm setting my alarm right now. That's what I'm doing. Good morning, Brick World alarm is what we're doing right now. I missed one, caught one, and then I was out of town last weekend. So if I miss one again, I'm not going to be very happy with myself. Boom, done. Neil saying hello to Doc and to Jacob. Very cool. Jacob saying hello to Mail. Right on, right on. This would be the time where it'd be good if I could get some kind of online live stream game. I gotta look into that more, some of that trivia. What the hell? Did I miss a piece under there or something? Weird. It'd be even better if you could find some kind of interface or software where it was online trivia game, but you guys click on the 4 answers, one of the 4 answers, and it tallies your points at the end or something. It doesn't show everyone till the end. They got something. They got to have something like that. Come on, it's 2022. Well, I'm glad taking these clear tiles up, they don't crack like the brown ones do. That guy, here, I'll show you some of my cracked tiles. This is from Super Mario World. Hey, this one's one of my favorites personally. I'm really digging this one. That one's probably one of my favorites. I wish I could have had a camera and looked at my face when I seen this tile break. This one was also a gooder as well. I'm also proud of this one. I like having this in my collection as well. Super stoked. You know, that's a unique one. That's rare. That's hard to find, that piece. It hurts a little bit more when it's a 2x4, you know. Those hurt a little bit more. I didn't laugh as hard when this one broke like the other two. The other two I laughed. This one, I think I grunted a little bit. Mark, so are you adding 2 more 3-in-1 castles? No, I want to. If I grab those 3-in-1 pirate sets, I'm just going to hold them or whatever because they got that new Viking ship coming out. I'm going to expand the castle with the market and the jousting tournament because that's kind of going to be some entertainment value within the castle walls. And then they got that new Lion's Castle coming out, and it sounds like it's going to be a doozy. So I'm sure I'll probably grab like 2 or 3 of those castles, and that will build the actual castle. Because right now that 3-in-1, it is a castle really, but it's like the bay. It's kind of like the whole little market village area of a castle. I don't know how it really turned into that, but that's kind of where it went. That's where my envision took me. Laugh out loud, super rare. No doubt, right? It's a unique one, that one. Yes, why is the brown tiles or plates break? I don't know. That's a conspiracy. People say it's the dye. Like, why is brown? Like, what the hell kind of chemical is in the brown dye that's not in any other color? I don't know. It has to be something because it's only the brown one. So I don't know. Oops. Hair's tickling my face. If you have cat hair up in here. I've noticed actually light blue bricks, as in my detective's office, are all cracked. 1x1s, 1x2s. Taking them on and off and putting them back on, doing a mirror build to a regular build, I noticed all those bricks were cracked. But no, brown's the worst. What's another bad one? 1x1 brown round, the little round tiles, the ones you'd find in the old fishing shop. Those split in half really bad too. I lost like 5 or 6 of them one day. It just kept dropping like flies, one after another. Almost thought about retreating there for a minute. It was getting bad. But when you got to take something apart, you got to take it apart. What are you going to do? In case you guys are wondering, it's very cold outside, but this caramel bar is delicious and well worth a 5-minute trip. Is that a 5-minute brisk walk? Could you like do a quick jog and maybe knock her down to 2.5 minutes? And at that point, Will, you might as well grab 2. Or at least 1 and a cup of coffee for the way back. Caramel and coffee. That sounds good. I'm thinking I'm going to buy 2 of the 3-in-1 ships to do my underwater coral reef shipwreck. Nice. What else would have some sweet parts? I'd keep an eye out actually, Diego, for some of those Lego Friends. They got, if you can find an underwater Lego Friend set, take a quick look to see maybe if they got some extra seahorses. They have, that's where we're getting the seahorses from. Oddball fish, like a different style of fish. They have these bright coral colored clam shells, angelfish shaped pieces. Deep in my phone. So let's jump on to here real quick. Yeah, the Klondike Gold Rush. I'd love to walk those routes again. 100,000 of whom 3,000, 30,000 arrived. So you're telling me 70,000 people didn't make it there? They either turned around and went home or died halfway there. Oh, that sucks. What was I going to do with the Lego store? Or webpage, not store. I wanted to see. They still got these sets in. Oh yeah, they do. They got both of them. It don't matter. I can just order them online. The pirate ship in the castle. I'd like to get a couple of those castles, but just for bank, just to hide them in the closet for later. If I ran, I could get there in 90 seconds, and I could buy, and I did buy 2. Oh, nice. Oh, you're there and back already. That was all right. Well, you could get there in 90 seconds, but you want to have to run that fast. That's why I said 2.5 minutes. Instead of 5 minutes, 2.5 minutes. I don't run full speed unless I really was mad. Annapolis, Maryland. Oh, that's kind of, how far is that from Toronto? They're getting some snowstorms. Yeah, they are. They're getting a cold snap too. Damn. That must have been a good caramel bar. I'm gonna have to go Google it. I've actually never even heard of that. Oh, nice. Gonna pop this all off. Almost done. Gotta go back, start that 48 by 48. I think that's gonna look good in the castle. I'm hoping it's not gonna spread those towers apart too much. Okay, I'm not going to Toys R Us tomorrow. I don't have to leave my house, which is good because then I don't have to burn gasoline. What I should do is do what Mayo said he's doing now, lurking. I should organize some things on my channel. I gotta make sure this desk is good to go and organized. This has got to be total 800, 900 of these tiles. We'll play with the colors a little bit. I think I might stick with one color of plate. I might even go back and switch into the castle and again see how that looked at Miss Brick's, what I see on Miss Brick's channel. And we'll play around with the colors, dark and light blue, because I can fade them in, feather it in areas. And just save the dark blue for the very outskirts of the water, maybe. I mean, I'm not going to put flowers around my edges like Miss Brooks had in her city. So mine's not going to look as bright and colorful. But man, that technique is good. Gotta head to bed. I'll keep the stream open. Take care. Good night, everyone. Much appreciated, buddy. Thank you very much. Good to see you again, man. You had a good night's rest. We'll talk to you soon. Wow, that's cold. The snow stopped here. It was snowing a good 12 hours ago. Oh, it never even stuck. Well, that's all right. At least it's not bitter cold then. And the snow's not piling up and impeding the drive or the travels. There's a cramp in my finger. Better not be. Guy got like another 1,000 pieces to put back together after this. So trying to pick them all up, what a waste of time. Let's just pop them all off. We'll just pick up the printed ones. They're supposed to be separate. The M&M's Mayo and Macro and the Mog. Is anyone else with an M in their name interested? That's funny, the M&M's. So who's the peanut M&M? Who's the chocolate centered M&M? Who's the caramel centered M&M? Which M&M are we? Isn't the green one a girl? And we're not spelling it like M&M, like the rapper. We're spelling it like M&M. Got stuck in the grass, got a few inches on the grass and dirt, and concrete was clear. I could have drove over, but feel lazy driving there when it's close enough to hit with a rock from my front door. Very true. It's good to get some fresh air anyways, eh? Nice once in a while. Nice brisk night. Done. Great. That's not even a 4x4 plate. I must have been running out of pieces when I was doing this one. All kinds of random parts up in there. Take back all my Azure plates. Thank you very much. I don't think I'll be using these navy blue ones again. I didn't really like how those looked. It looked off to me. Yeah, that's a little much. You can hit it with a rock from your front door. No point in firing up the rig to drive there. There you go, Mayo. What about Will? W, Wario to Mario. Perfect. It can't be the M&M's because, yeah, what if someone wants to join but their name starts with R? We can't exclude people. We can't be the excluders. Oh yeah, we're gonna have lots of pieces. At least get one of those 48 by 48s done. Which is already half done. I just need more of these Azure plates, and away we go on the tiles. And that'll probably eat up all our time there. And on to Rich's stream. I love his donation little video clips. You shoot him $2 and you get to watch some of these sweet little Star Wars clips or Family Guy clips or whatever he has going on. Absolutely hilarious. And again, I don't want my mismanaged live stream schedule because of my random life be interrupted anyone or stepping on toes. Normally I'd be doing the 7:30s, but because of work, again, not to repeat myself too much, but work, tax season, been keeping me busy. And tonight is out with friends till about 9:30, 10, which was good. Haven't seen them for a while since the whole Shima virus. Very good to see them. Heart goes out to them for sure. For sure. Well, very a lot of people in the world, but almost makes a guy feel guilty sometimes for living in easy old Canada. While other parts of the world are hard pressed. Other parts of Africa, South America, Asia, Europe, even though it's modern civilization, New World, whatever you want to call it, crown ruled, whatever you want to call it, it's still harder life than easy old Canada. I think about that sometimes. We can make an exception for the W's. That makes sense. It is just an upside down M, right? It is just an upside down. As Patrick Star from SpongeBob once said, M for mini or W for wumbo. I wumbo. You wumbo. He, she, we wumbo. The study of wumbology is the first grade SpongeBob came on. Wumboology? I've never even heard of that before. I'm out on my SpongeBob lingo. With gas prices, no, those candy bars would cost $12. Good thing you didn't drive, yeah. For the gas price, you can get an extra candy bar for the cost of driving there to buy a candy bar. Boom, mind blown. Okay, let's get that other half filled plate. There we go. Because right now I got these different colors in here. I don't know if I like that. I really like how it looks when it's all azure. Oh yeah, this mat was screwing me up last time. That's why I took it off. It looks good on camera. Not good for your bricks. So do we want to take all these blue out and just do regular I'm almost tempted just to do all azure. Let's just stick to the wall. Whatever, we're streaming. We can just play with it, I guess. That's the point of the stream. Play with it live. That sounds kind of dirty, but here's the colors live and see how it goes. Whatever, we can change it out. It's not that many pieces at the end. I'll start by playing with the colors in the tiles first. And then if we don't like it, we can always come back and switch out these to dark blue again. For now, just make them all as your... Let's switch up the music. This stuff's kind of lame. I mean, it's good for a bit until my eyes start to fall. The eyelids start to fall. Yeah, I wouldn't mind grabbing... No, I shouldn't be because uncertainty of the world and stuff, but I wouldn't mind grabbing a couple of these Creator 3-in-1 sets that are currently out. 2 of each one except for this Ferris wheel. 2 Castle, 2 Pirates. I think that's a solid investment. What are they? 140 Canadian each right now? Is it double VIP weekend? $140 now. Those are easy. I bet those are easy 5 bills later down the road. It might take 10 years, but whatever. I got gold from 10 years ago. It went up, but it didn't double. I got property from 10 years ago. It went up, but it didn't double. I don't know about artworks. I never really played that artwork game, but I know I had Magic cards. In 10 years, they doubled. I've got other Lego sets. In 10 years, they doubled. I have to go back and look at the hard numbers, but I don't even think the stocks or mutual funds doubled in 10 years. Almost guaranteed they haven't, or else everyone would be rich. Man, if I don't got enough Azure to do one of these, I got another 200 coming, but I don't think 200 is enough to do one plate. Uh-oh. Want that stuff. That'd be operation order parts, because if I start to run out of something like this quick, I'm going to be doing a lot more expansion. And right now the parts are literally a 2-month wait. I'd rather get ahead. And if I got extra parts at the end, well, whatever, they can go into the inventory. But it would start to get halfway through an expansion, and then that part of the castle has to sit torn apart for 2 months while I wait for parts. If that made any sense. What's up, Rich? Right on. Thanks for tuning in, man. We're just talking. Mentioned to you about my erratic stream schedule the last couple weeks, and do the brick scene raid there, and what is it, an hour almost? Not even 45 minutes, less than 45 minutes now. And how you got the best donation videos. Definitely, Rich has the best donation videos that I've seen. Oh yeah, so I was going to change the music here for the last half hour or so. Oh, nice. There we go. Yeah, Will Hazard. We used to drive a lot for work, and it doesn't anymore. I really like driving. I wouldn't mind driving for work. I don't like having to drive a lot to get to work. But if I did it for work, it wouldn't be that bad, I guess. If I drove a hot shots or if I drove a tractor trailer up and down the highway. But if I got to drive 45 minutes to do my job now, it's like a motivation killer getting all comfortable in the car. Oh, before I go, hey, I'll see everyone on your live stream, Rich. Right on, right on. That's perfect for us night owls too, Will? Rich in New Zealand here doing the 12:30 my time start. I missed Matt stream Brooks this morning and Roos, unfortunately. A door build stream this morning, but the last couple weekends I've been getting no sleep Friday night, staying up all Saturday morning, sleep a little bit Saturday during the mid-afternoon, went back at it all Saturday night into Sunday morning, and I was just getting exhausted. Oh, I'm still running out of parts. I'll go back and check the bin again. Maybe I got a couple more, but yeah, it's just the effect of work. Moods, you're not happy as much all the time because you're tired, exhausted. Yeah, our clocks change Sunday night, tomorrow night, pretty much this time in 24 hours. Oh, almost made it, but no cigar. And what do we need? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 24. We need 21 more. I do not have 21 more right now. How many does each one of these take? 12? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's 144, isn't it? $144. Well, it's a good thing I got 200 more of these plates coming on order. It's just going to be another month and a half before they get here. So for now, I'm going to have to use some stupid oddball color. See how far we go with the dark blue. I'll be slapping all these tiles down while I'm watching Rich build Star Wars. I didn't see exactly what set, I don't think. I think it's Star Wars. I should click on the time real quick. We don't have enough dark blue ones. I'm gonna have to pull this mat out and screw me up. There we go. Good as we're gonna get. That's quite the milk plate, I must say. It's like almost full screen. Oh, there we go, full screen action. What I'm going to do to start is I'm going to put some of these fish in randomly before I even start. I think that's going to spread them out a little bit better, scatter them around a bit better. Yeah. Now we just go tile it up. Wait, Cock Springs forward tonight. Yeah, it starts in 45 minutes. Right on, get that sleep for sure, Will. Do I care if they're all going the same way, the letters on here? No. I'll be here forever if I do. I'll save that one. Diego says, good night, Will. Says, Brooksine, are you doing a live stream? Yes, in what, 40 minutes now, 38 minutes for sure. Always go big with these things. I hear you, man. Castle in general, go big or go home. I agree. Castle, city, spaceships. Go big or go home. This is going to be a bit of a painful process. We need another cup of coffee for this bad boy. Once I get this front row done, then it's I wouldn't say idiot proof. I'm sure I'll find a way to screw it up, but it's more or less idiot proof. See if we can two-fist it here like the good old days. I don't know what it was about walking around the bar and the club with a drink in each hand. I don't know if it screamed I had a good week at work, a long week at work, or what, but as much as hindsight is sometimes a pain in the butt, I wouldn't do too much different other than I would have. Oh, squeeze here. worked harder and been more efficient. We'll say time and money. Oh, see, I shouldn't be doing the light out here. We want to do some dark ones. We'll play with that on the back end. We can always switch it out later. So you want to switch these out to a 0 anyways. No, I lied. I want those to be dark. Whatever, I'll start going down the side then. I'll go down the side, I'll come up from the back. It's a good plan of action. And I'm going to make this middle a little bit of the dark and fade it in. We'll see how it looks. I'll won't get it done tonight, but I'll be putting pictures up on my Instagram. Time we got an hour and a half. We got to keep close hands. Talk to you. So, have you guys been catching up on all your leaks? Is there any new sets you guys are really keeping an eye out for or you're excited for? For me, it's that castle. Apparently that 3-in-1 Viking ship would be cool. Yeah, man, right now I'm just really digging on the castle stuff, city stuff. I built a bunch of Star Wars. I just did a good Star Wars run, so even if they come out with some cool stuff, which I have been, I'm not super jumping at it. No, again, I like the movies, but I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's why, again, I'm not jumping at the bit to say someone like Ryan M&R gets them all. Bigger Star Wars fan than me, for sure. But right now, Castle for sure, grooving on. Anything in the city that can go into my city. So for me, another City of Lanterns is probably going to show up on my doorstep Monday, if not Monday, Tuesday. I'm going to build them, but I could see them being part of that underwater base. So I will be putting the new city space sets probably in the underwater base. Those are coming on Tuesday as well. With what's that promo they got going on? The Jane Goodall. The solid promo. Don't you get like 3 monkeys in there, a couple plant pieces, a whole bunch of brick and slopes and stuff? I want all the space sets. Yeah, man, the new ones for sure. That's a good line. They did a good lineup with that. Yes, true, Macro. Or yeah, oh, sorry. Diego says yes, true, Mark. You do go big. I like going big. My oil rig stands 4 feet 3 inches. That's massive. Did you have to build it pretty wide to get a good stance on it so it doesn't want to fall over as you walk by it? You know, the wind, just the slightest little breeze. Right on, right on, right on. Well, my friends, Rich is on half hour. $15. I'm gonna shut her down, go make a coffee, grab some of that fresh air that seems to linger around my stoop. I might even need some more tiles. This might not be enough tiles to get this done, which is all right. We got reserves. We'll be all right. Good thing about towels is your thumb just slides across them. It's not all sore at the end like when you got to do 900 little plates or something. I hope the weather gets warm here soon. I've been itching to get back out on that bike. I will say the clutch on these sucks, though. Yeah, I'd be down for all the space nets. There's definitely 3 of them for sure that are solid. That lunar research base, man, that thing is cool looking. I keep thinking about the castle. Can't wait to see pictures of that new castle. It sits on a 48 by 48 plate, Mills plate. You have to build it on a chair because you can't reach no more. So it's sitting on like the build's sitting on a table, and now because it's 4 feet tall, the table's what, 4 feet, 3 feet. So now it's like the top of it's hovering around. It's gonna be getting close to the height of the ceiling. A 7 foot tall, 8 foot tall Lego mock now. Is it still liftable? Or is it too heavy and too sketchy? But Silent Mary's a little sketchy lifting that thing around. I'm not going to want to have to do that too many times. Okay, well, before we piece out the rest of the stream, let's get a decent song or two. Turn this stuff off. You can still turn it. Nice.
eBay Motors has parts for new cars, new parts for old cars, and new parts for cars about as old as I am.
A little loud, sorry. Oh, what kind of commercial is this? Come on now. Oh yeah, then you got a new one out. I don't know if we listened to that one yet. Last weekend, maybe. But it's heavy, I could imagine. It adds up quick, eh? Big mocks, boom, go lift it up. You're like, man, all of a sudden there's like 45, 55 pounds of Lego here on 2 48 by 48 plates. What the hell happened? It's deep, yo. It's deep. That's cool to see that you did an oil rig mock, Diego, because I'm not going to lie. Not that I'm saying I've thought about doing an oil rig, but they've always caught my eye, so to say. Every time I see one, all the different pipes and stuff hanging out of it, it just catches my eye. It looks really cool. The different levels, the pipes, the drums, the silos, fuel containers. Looks pretty good, all these tiles lined up. So if each 48 by 48 plate can have roughly 1,024 tiles on it, depends how you orient them, because as soon as you throw in some like this, now you got to add some 1x1s. It could go up or down a few. So I'm going to leave it at 1,024 though. Now we've also got 144 plates on there. So we're at was it 1,024? 1,124, whatever it is. 1,300, 1,400. Man, these mills plates, depends how you tile them. 1,000 to 1,400 pieces. Okay, this one is the one we wanted to play next. All video will play after ad. Okay. Trains, lifeboats, and helicopter pads. See, I didn't even think of that. That's very cool. Thinking about building it into a modular. It's getting really hard just to live these days. My life's in a blur, I can't see straight. I can play the hand that was down to me. The past I'm running from won't set me free. I don't think I'll ever change these ways. Took a wrong turn and now I'm lost. Smoke still burns on every bridge I cross. Been down this road before. We got 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left, my friends. 5 minutes left. Oh, we can get a bowl of cereal up in there too. I love cereal. One of the best parts about cereal is the cereal milk at the end, right? I mean, you gotta like milk in general, but cereal milk, with all like the sugar in the bottom, a little bit of the flavoring from the original cereal. That could almost be its own product right there. You could almost just sell cereal milk. Like Fruit Loop flavored milk, Captain Crunch flavored milk. Nice. Paul from Brick Addict wants to do instructions and a sticker sheet. That one always fascinates me, especially someone else who doesn't have the build. How's he do instructions for it? That's craziness. Super cool though. I didn't even finish this row. I'm going to try feathering in some dark blue and see how that looks. Although this fish is going to stand out in the light blue if it's in dark blue.
Into the spotlight. Check.
You might be in a little bit of a pickle here, maybe.
Injured and out. Check.
Injured but not out.
Proof I'm wrong.
Check.
Check.
What song's playing next?
Always. When you find it. I can't hide my frown, my smile is hiding.
That'd be cool. And a sticker sheet. That'd be cool, Diego.
Finding time to fight myself. I dive so deep inside, feel like I died and I'm in hell. Or I'm so high my eyes can't see the ground beneath the clouds. Don't look down. Don't look down. I tried to keep it quiet, silence on my cries for help. As long as I am rising till I'm upside down, I won't look down. This a meteoric rise, keep ignoring all the horror stories like so-and-so got way too famous and ended up killing himself with some pills and a knife. Hey, I am not the one who's gonna self-destruct, got it out the mud. I can way too far to fail or screw it up. I ain't dropping balls, I just blew them up. Hey, I will never let my mental illness be the cause of my downfall. I will never lie to none of my fans if I did it would sound wrong. I will never try convincing you dummies, listen to town hall. Never look down, never look down. Just look around, y'all. Hey, all of my demons are here. All I can feel is fear. All I can do is keep being myself, and that's what I've been doing for 32 years. All of my haters came out, chasing my name for some clout. What are they angry about? They're climbing as high as their ladders can take them and screaming my name, but I don't look down. Hi guys, remember me? I'm a white guy. Everybody wanted to cancel. Nice try. Too sick, got my guy right. Too fist full of middle fingers. I got no time for high fives. Too rich for a drive-by. Pay the pilot on my private jet to keep it low and do a flyby. Take 9 9s on a bike ride. Why 9? Because I heard that a book has 9 lives. I'm the one that y'all hated. I'm the one who won the game, got paid and famous. I'm the one who left in all their faces that became the greatest since Old Slim Shady. I'm the one who don't care. I'm the one who goes where no one goes because they're scared. I'm the one who don't choke when the boat don't float. But
yes, sir. It is Tom McDonald. Do like a shadow of a shark. Hey, that'd be a good idea. I almost want to do that in tiles. I mean the plates. I'm gonna keep that in mind. I'm gonna play with that one a little bit. That's a good idea, Diego. Tom McDonald is pretty badass. I like him. Definitely one of my favorite musicians, artists. The shadow of a shark. I need some 1x1s. Yeah, if I did it in plates, it'd be way better. Do it black.
Keep my chin up, but my head weighs like 1,000,000 pounds. Feels like my neck might break. I hear it.
Be the way to do it. Just throwing a monkey wrench. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna play with it on a 16x16 plate or an 8x8 plate. I don't have to towel as much off. Take it apart, put it together, take it apart. There's different colors. You're gonna make that work, buddy. That's a good idea. I wonder, oh man, how deep would a guy have to make these to get one of those sharks in here, like a real shark, put it down on the original plate and tile over it somehow. Crazy. Well, my friends, that's my time. Which is right. Gives me a chance to play with some colors off camera here. Take stuff off and on. Pretty productive. Quick hour and a half, hour 45-minute stream. Definitely going to get that Castle Mock expansion underway and let me see by the end of tonight exactly what this is going to look like up in there. I want to say, guys, thanks for tuning in. Much appreciated. It's nice hanging out with friends in this crazy world. Hope you guys stay safe, have fun. Don't forget to stock up on your pasta, rice, lentils, dried peas, and silver bouillon. Take care. Hope to see you on the next one. I saw it done on a Mills plate. I will find it because now I'm also going to put it in Pinterest and go looking for it. And on Google and stuff. Very cool. Very cool. Will, hopefully you're getting some good sleep, buddy. Centric Bricks, Diego, much appreciated. Rich, much appreciated. Oh, look, I missed this guy. Vincent there. I miss Vincent. Mayo, if you're still kicking around, buddy. If I stepped on glass, my feet on fire, my toes turn black, and my shoes melt off, and my bones touch ground, I will not look back, I cannot look down. I don't care nice. How hard it gets, I gotta be the fire in the dark, I guess. I got a beating heart inside an iron. Right on. Again, you guys take care. I'm gonna make a coffee, grab some fresh air before I tune into Rich there, or as I tune into Rich. And hopefully to see you guys there.